Mike, why has this one got a frame and these ones don't?
You can't really print onto these with the frame,
No.
so that's why we print onto these ones.
Yeah, so if we had someone going for our standard range of white panels, the eco range, they would have the frame around them.
Yep.
But when you see our more premium range of heaters, those are our platinum.
Yep.
Now we have quite a big range of picture heaters in stock already.
Yes.
So Autumn Trail like this,
Yep.
roughly how many pre-selected pictures do we have on the shelf?
There's a lot of different pictures. Got to be well over 100.
Yeah.
Got to be well over 100, maybe even 200.
Because fun fact, we actually started out with pictures.
Yep.
Right at the very start, alongside a couple white panels. So pictures has always been in our DNA. But if we multiply that against the stock that we've got, if we've got, say, an average of, let's say for argument's sake, 10 of each picture,
Yep.
how many does that give us? It's over 1,000.
So like, yeah.
So we've got over 1,000 in stock of ones ready-made. So
Yep.
why would someone pick one of these over something bespoke?
Well, obviously, with these ones, we can't bespoke them.
No.
But obviously, if you would like a picture of your family, dog, or anything, that's why people tend to look at these. Whereas, like I say, these ones, you can already, instead of worrying about picking a picture or what to have printed, you can just go look at the website and think, I like that picture. It's already done. I can get it next day.
With our pre-selected pictures, our existing library of images, those are a much quicker delivery time
Yes.
than these ones. What kind of difference?
So
time-wise?
with these ones, like where it's already pre-printed, stuff like that, if you were to put your order in, you'd get these ones next day. Whereas the ones that are custom made, time we print them, cure it, make sure it's everything, you're looking probably about 3 weeks for these ones.
Yeah, and it's the way that we print as well. So the finish on here is more of a UV ink print. So if you imagine your printer at home, just a much bigger version of that, printing onto the direct surface, and then we've got the frame wrapping the heater up, so that's nice and ready to go. Whereas if we take this one back, that's going to sit there. A heater like this, no frame, so hugs the wall tighter, and we have got the option between a gloss and a matte finish in a different print quality. So subtle differences, but ultimately both finishes are excellent, aren't they?
They certainly are. But then, like I say, if we have these, an Autumn Trail, and we do run out, we can always print this onto one of these.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice to have that buffer because particularly in winter time, I feel like images like this are quite popular as well. The Woodland Trail's very popular.
Woodland Trail's
This is the
very
Autumn Trail.
popular.
Autumn Leaf,
Yep.
another popular one as well.
And Logfire.
Logfire. For those watching and not just listening, what size is this heater? What power?
So this one is a 580 watt, that one. And this one here is a 350. And I believe this one here is a 700.
Let's show this one off to people watching. What a 700 bespoke. Look at that. Is this one of your favourite picks?
Yeah, I like this one just purely, it's the colour, everything about it. I remember when we first printed it, I was like, this is really, really nice. And then when we put it on a panel, it was a really, really nice one. And again, this one suits gloss, I think, over matte.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes people ask how heavy they are. It's got some good weight to it,
Yeah, it
hasn't
has
it?
got some
It
good
really
weight.
has got some good weight.
yeah.
And it's tempting to think that lighter's always better, but if you want that good quality,
Yeah.
the weight needs to be there. A lot of the weight comes from the rear insulation, so the back of the heater, because if you've got 700 watts here, we don't want to be losing 300 watts out the back heating our neighbours. As much as we may love them, we want to keep all the heat inside the room ourselves. So having good rear insulation is absolutely vital. So it can make it more challenging to get it in place in the printer and get everything right, but it's certainly worth it. And it stands a longer test of time as well, because if you're going to the extent of choosing an option like this, where it is bespoke, then you don't want to have any issues with it, which I think is super, super important.
Yeah.
And to recap there, that one there is in a gloss. Here we've got the matte. So maybe Is there a way we can hold them up at the same time? Show off that difference between gloss and matte.
There you go.
There for the cameras to enjoy. I think it's worth talking about the picture itself, right? So you there have got a good size, I would say medium to large size heater.
Yes.
I've got a small heater.
Yep.
Now, what room would you normally have one of those heaters in?
You definitely would like a big room in this, so a good one for like a living room, stuff like that. So yeah, the bigger size room.
Whereas a heater like this?
You could have like a small bedroom.
Yeah, downstairs loo,
Yeah.
small study, spare bedroom. So if that's the case, and you go, okay, we need to heat, let's say it's a small study, work from home, got a small study, or maybe it's the box room converted into an office. We know that we want this size of heater.
Yes.
But we want maybe a photo like that.
Yeah.
What can be some of the challenges that we get when the artwork may not line up with the size of the heater, because we've got limited space, haven't we?
Yeah. Again, that's a good thing. That's a good point, and that's where Ethan will look at the file, make sure, because sometimes we've had a picture before where it doesn't look right, and if we're not too sure, we'll go back to the customer just to double check. But yeah, sometimes it might not work.
So there's a risk that we lose a lot of the photo from the picture, because this one suits the long, wide angle shot. We wouldn't be able to fit as much of that on here. You may take the favourite part of it.
Yeah.
And similarly, the other way around, let's say you've heated the study, but now you want to heat the master bedroom or the lounge, but you like this photo, and you want to put this on that panel. What would be one of the challenges of that?
With that one, it's just making sure it's the right size for this.
Maybe we put two suns next to each other, Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Van Gogh squared. But yeah, we can't stretch the image because it would make it look silly. It wouldn't be in keeping with the original. So there's one thing to bear in mind. Although we have had some people do the triptych, where they actually go for two of the smaller heaters next to each other with a thin gap, and then they put the image across two.
That was really, really good, that one, that log fire.
Yeah.
Side by side, put it together. Had to line that up really, really well, and it came off really, really well.
Yeah. Once it's up and fitted, it's even hammering home harder. This isn't a heater. Yeah. It's a hidden artwork.
Yeah, definitely.
And with the controller, because it's worth mentioning, with both of these options, you're getting normally a controller in the box now, aren't you? Yeah. So even if you went for more than one heater, even if it's in the same room, you could have one controller and the two heaters or the three heaters working together, which is great. If you've got the heaters in separate rooms, it's worth having the controller per room. So if you imagine you've got one at your living room at home, haven't you?
Yes, I've got one.
So you don't want that the same temperature as, say, the bedroom.
No.
Because most people like to sleep in a cooler bedroom, don't they?
Definitely.
Whereas the living room, you want it nice and cosy. So you wouldn't have the same controller for both. You have one for the living room, one for the bedroom, which I think is really, really the right way to do it. One cool thing to cover on this heater are these bad boys,
the
wheels. Now, some people ask, can I have my pictures freestanding? Can I have them portable? You absolutely can. When it comes to the heaters that we've done in this style, we're less forthcoming with recommending them putting them freestanding, because they are more delicate and they don't have the frame round them. So if this didn't have the picture on it, we would encourage it, but I would keep it more to our own range of pictures that you pick from and choose a heater from, making those freestanding. I think if you're going to the extent of having something customised, get that up on the wall, so then there's no damage to the bespoke
because obviously
heater.
With these bits here and on the picture.
And that applies to both the feet and the wheels. It's just your preference. I think if you've got a carpeted floor, you probably want to look at the flat feet more, whereas if you've got the hard floors or laminate or LVT, then going for the wheels to make it more portable. It's been really, really good doing a deep dive on these pictures and prints. It's going to be a big thing running into this winter, producing more of them. We cannot wait to share with you guys more of the designs that we'll have coming through the pod as we go through.
We have some good pictures.
Hope you enjoyed episode 9 with Mike and I talking all things picture panels, the different things that we do. Comment below what your favourite piece was, and we'll catch you on the next one real soon.